All right, well, here's the Flinch 37-inch. I guess it's the second Flinch, prototype number 2. And this one came out a little bit better. Obviously, I said in my first video that it was I tried to get a wing out of a messed up Juggernaut, so I cut a smaller wing inside the airfoil. And but I really wanted to make something that would actually work, to something smaller wingspan. So I widened up the wing tips on the Flinch. It was really narrow, so I widened these up a little bit. I drew up another airfoil similar to the Juggernaut. I just pretty much, had my end points. I wanted a 3/8 end to the tip, and then I just kind of drew it to the flat bottom, and pretty much recreated the Juggernaut, but in a smaller form. And I wanted a certain amount of the root cord to be deep enough, and the tip cord to be sufficient for the wing area. I think it's like 350. I'll have to double check. Like over 300 square inches, 350 square inches. And let's see, this one, cheap servos, cheap motor, but they're not that cheap as far as reliability. 30 amp speed controller, probably, I think they're $10, give or take, at Hobby King. The Turnigy 2826 motor, or -6, 2200 kV motor, with a 8.4 prop, and we are running a 3000 milliamp 2-cell, and I got my FR Sky. These are 9-gram Metal Gear servos. I believe they're like $4 or $5 a pop, so you could save a ton of money here. What else? Okay, we're cutting out for the GoPro. I'm trying to mimic my old Flinch. And let's see, Olivon, pretty much the same thing. Because it's a wider wingtip end, I was able to use the Juggernaut winglets, and so I was able to save some time there. I didn't have to make any new ones, so that was a big plus. Let's see, it'll be fitted for a camera. Obviously, just check out the previous videos, and you can kind of get the same setup that I'm doing with all these ones. So here's the Flinch. There's the airfoil. It's pretty thick, which is good, and I'm not making this for speed. So, and these are EPP Elevons, and with the motor mount that's glued in, and yeah, it's pretty good. There's some hot glue in there, but Elevons. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. The Elevons are EPP. They'll work even for the Juggernaut, the 48-inch. That's not going to be a problem. It's only when you decide to say, hey, I want to build it for speed, and you go 4-cell to 5-cell or whatever you want to put in there. Then you go to balsa. These are slow. They do pick up speed going into the wind or with the wind. And if you build it light, there's no really reason to put balsa unless you're going for a heavier build. For a larger wing, yeah, go balsa. But these are so small. They're in, I think, maybe a 3-pound wing. It's perfectly fine. The laminate stiffens it up. It's 5mm lam, and it's 1.9 EPP. You're not, and if you do the hinges right, you're not going to have a problem. See, there's just a little tiny gap there. It's not going to hurt it. It's really not. So balsa, you shouldn't really need it. Even if I start making these kits, whatever the EPP elevons are is more than enough. It's so light, it's under speed, and you shouldn't have a problem with fluttering. Bigger, you're gonna need it, and for more watts, you're gonna need it. So keep that in mind, and yeah, you should be good.